This is Algebra 1B, Part 2, Rational Expressions and Functions, Unit 3, Lesson 6, Solving Rational Equations. Rational is just a word meaning fraction, and so these are equations with fractions. Let me give you an example here. I'm going to take 5/12 minus 1 over 2x plus 1 over 3x, or equals 1 over 3x. Okay? And we're going to find what value of x makes this equation true. Let me give you the textbook method, and then I'll show you another method that you can choose from and see if you like it. Textbook method is come up with something called the least common denominator. What is the least common multiple of 12, 2x, and 3x? Okay. Well, 12 is 2 times 6, which is 2 times 3. 2x and 3x. So what factors do each have that the other does not have? Let's see. This one's missing an x. So 2 times 2 times 3 times x would work. This one's missing an extra 2 and a 3. So 2 times 2 times 3 times x. And this one's missing a pair of 2's. 2 times 2 times 3 times x. So that seems to be the common denominator. 2 times 2 is 4, times 3 is 12. So the least common denominator is 12x. It's the smallest number that all three will go into. Okay? And so what you do is you multiply both sides by 12x. Multiply both sides by 12x. Okay? And we distribute. And we do 12x times 5/12 minus 12x times 1 over 2x equals 12x times 1 over 3x. Okay? And we do some canceling. 12 cancels with 12. So the first term is 5x. And 12 divided by 2, don't mind my dog here, 12 divided by 2 is 6. So this is minus 6x equals 12 divided by 3 is 4. So this is equals 4x. Okay? And 5x, and sorry, I missed something here. The x's cancel as well. And the x's cancel here and here too. So 5x minus 6 equals 4 is the answer we get. Okay? So add 6 to both sides. 5x is 10. And divide by 2 and x is, or divide by 5 and x is 2. So we're going to add 6 to both sides. And we're going to divide 5. Okay, so that's method number 1. Let me show you another method that's very related, but it's kind of a way that I've grown to appreciate or like here. So rewrite the problem. 5/12 minus 1 over 2x equals 1 over 3x. It's just a different way to think of it. Write each denominator in its factored form. 12 is 2 times 6, which is 2 times 3. Leave some space here. And now what you're doing is you're looking for factors that are missing in any terms. So the 2 times 2 times 3 doesn't have an x that the others have. So multiply top and bottom by x. Okay? This 2x is missing a 3, so multiply it by 3. And it's missing an extra 2, multiply it by 2 as well, top and bottom. You can always change a fraction by multiplying by top and bottom, same number. And the 3x is missing a pair of 2's. Okay? And what that does is it makes it so all the denominators are equal. And you can basically turn this into a single equation. 5x minus 3 times 2 is 6 equals 1 times 2, which is 4. And you see how we arrived at the same equation rather quickly. And then 5x equals 10, and x equals 2. Okay, let's try another and see if we can make some more sense of this. Okay, we'll do just one more. Okay, here's the problem we'll do. 5 over y equals 6 over y squared minus 6. Okay, let's use the second method here. So just rewrite it here in factored form. 5 over y minus, or equals, 6 over y squared, which is y times y, minus, think of this as a fraction, 6 over 1. And then multiply top and bottom of each fraction by the denominator part that it's missing. It's missing an extra y here, so multiply top and bottom by y. This one's not missing anything. This one's missing a pair of y's, y, 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 y. Okay, and so we end up with, these all have common denominators, y, y, so the numerators must be equal here. So 5y equals 6 minus 6y squared. Okay, and now we have a quadratic equation. We know how to solve quadratics. Get everything to one side. So we're going to add 6y to both sides. We're going to subtract 6 from both sides. Add 6y squared to both sides and subtract 6 from both sides. That becomes 5y. Actually, let's put the y squared first. 6y squared plus 5y minus 6 equals 0. Let's factor. Factors of 6 are 1 and 6 and 2 and 3. Factors of 6 are 1 and 6 and 2 and 3. Let's see if we can guess it right the first time. Let's try 2y and 3y. And then here, let's try 3 and 2. And I need a difference of 5. So check the middles. 3 times 3 is 9. Check the outsides. 2 times 2 is 4. The difference between 9 and 4 is 5. So that's it. As long as the 4 is negative, so that would mean this 2 is negative, and the 9 is positive. Okay, so we can set both fractions equal to, or factors equal to 0. So 2y plus 3 equals 0. Or 3y minus 2 equals 0. Subtract 3 from both sides. 2y equals negative 3. Divide 2. Y is negative 3 halves. Add 2. 3y is 2. Divide 3. Y is 2/3. Okay, so those are the two solutions to the equation. Okay, and we've used up our time for this video, so I'll go ahead and stop here.